The BMW M2 G87 2023 generation are finally here and most likely the last pure internal combustion engine M car we've ever seen. There is a high probability that every subsequent M car will be hybridized or fully electric. So here it is, the final stand for a pure piston engine M car, and, thankfully, it's going to be a great farewell. The G87 M2 Coupe will get the same twin turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 as the M3, M4, and X3M, except, for the M2 duty, it has fewer horses. In basic specifications, the BMW M2 2023 will produce 453 horsepower, 338 kilowatts, and 406 pound-feet, 550 Newton-meters, of torque. There's no competition model, so this is the only M2 you'll get. For now at least. Peak torque comes in at 2,650 revolutions per minute and lasts up to 5,870 revolutions per minute. Peak power comes soon after, at 6,250 revolutions per minute, and has a red line of 7,200 revolutions per minute. The slightly untuned S58 pairs with the same transmission duo you'll find on the M3. In the United States, the BMW M2 comes standard with a 6-speed manual transmission. An 8-speed automatic is standard in countries like Germany, where a 6-speed manual is a no-cost option. However, unlike the M3 and M4, there is no power penalty with the manual, so you get the same 453 horses regardless of transmission choice. The new BMW M2 2023 uses only rear drive. While it's possible for BMW to offer an X-Drive model somewhere, there are no official public plans for an all-wheel drive M2 at this time. The latest generation BMW M2, the new car is longer, 119 mm, wider, 16 mm, and lower, 11 mm. It's also shorter than the current M4 by 214 mm but has the same wheelbase, so it's on both wide and short roads. However, despite its optional carbon fiber roof, the M2 is actually very heavy, weighing in at around 3,700 pounds. Fortunately, the weights are balanced, as BMW claims an almost perfect 50-50 weight distribution. It's also much stiffer than the standard Series 2, thanks to improved structural reinforcement, especially at the front. You can see the big new strut under the hood, which looks cool but still isn't as cool as the carbon fiber strut mount on the F80 M3. The vertical bracing also connects a new strut brace to the front axle, which is paired with structural bracing in the C-pillar and trunk, which secures the rear. BMW M also provides the M2's unique suspension kinematics, with larger caster angles and kingpins. While not the worst of the BMW group, modern, here's our rub with the M2. The 2 Series Coupe represents a relatively high point of style restraint for the Bavarian brand, which puts the deeper M2 in a slightly less than good relief. Elements of the previous model can still be found on the overall M2 2023 display. This becomes very clear when looking at the 2023 M2 in profile. The short overhangs, the wide wheelbase and the explainer rear diffuser are all there. Visually, this little sports car looks pretty much the same in all dimensions, but at 180.3 inches long, 74.3 inches wide and 55.2 inches tall. The new M2 is 4.1 inches longer than its predecessor, 1.3 inches longer wide, and 0.3 inches lower. Combined with the new aluminum front wishbones from the M3, the M2 should be much sharper than the standard Series 2, or even the previous generation M2 competition. It gets even lighter wheel bearings, which not only reduce weight but also have very high camber stability. The BMW M2 2023 with manual transmission weighs 1,710 kilograms, 3,769 pounds, while the M2 8-speed automatic weighs 1,725 kilograms, 3,802 pounds. This is the DIN weight. Now if you look at the US market, the curb weight figures are higher. 3,814 pounds for the M2 with 6-speed manual and 3,867 pounds for the 8-speed automatic.